Hey, ain't you kind of boy KT?
Oh, what's up? You looking for me? Hey, what's up with the Coyote gang? Oh! Hey, y'all don't know what it is. Y'all already know who it is. You know what I'm saying? Boy, Coyote boy KT now. Hey, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you better. Check it out. 17. What's going on, KOYOTEPACK? What's good? How y'all boys and guys doing? You know what I'm saying? KOYOTEPACK, come on, man. Y'all don't know how we do it. If you don't know how we do it, stand back, take a seat, and let us show you how we do it up in here. KOYOTEPACK, y'all know how we do it. Oh! Y'all don't know what it is. Y'all don't know who it is. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy KT, not just any KT, Coyote boy KT. And y'all back in the building, man. Y'all back on the channel. Y'all see me on here, so y'all already know I'm about to drop some content. But before I get started, I gotta say, man, make sure y'all give my boy Sub-Zero Charger. I said it, Sub-Zero Charger. Make sure you go get him subscribed on Instagram as well as on YouTube. That's my boy with that Sub-Zero thing on that charger, man. Nasty. He about to make me redo my stuff, man. But you know, every time he come to the city, and I'm also thinking about going down there. We're gonna link up on some MK type of shenanigans, you know, Mortal Kombat type of shenanigans. Take some photos, play some video games, you know, the whole shebang. But yeah, do that. But anyway, I see the thumbnail. And also, shout out to my sponsor, you know what I'm saying? Not just AK Raps, you know what I'm saying? But also, I got shout out to my other sponsors. Got a shout out to my Super Clean. They've been keeping me supplied with that super clean, literally. You know what I'm saying? You want to clean your bathtub, your barbecue pit, stains on the ground, you know what I'm saying? If you work in the garage, you want to clean your kitchen, stove, refrigerator. It does it all, man. Clean your tools. That's on Super Clean, does it all. Make sure y'all go pick it up in your local hardware store as well as stores like Walmart and stuff like that. I think some couple of grocery stores carry it, but make sure y'all go pick up that Super Clean, man. For real. Matter of fact, I got a little bottle right here I can show y'all. Super clean, baby. Gotta put on the camera. Y'all see it on there. Cleans all type of things, man. Engines, grills, rollers, parts cleaner, man. This stuff does it all, man. This is a one-stop shop, one-stop spray right here. But anyway, your boy is about to be working on the AC, and I'm about to show what I'm talking about. All right. Now, I know y'all about to say, well, KT, you just showed us the car. How can you be having these problems already? I don't know, man. Stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way of life, I guess. But basically, make a long story short and a short story long. It's probably going to be a little bit both of them. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be changing out the condenser, which is in front of this radiator. Actually, I'll be changing out the condenser. And then I will be replacing the compressor on this vehicle. Okay? I've been having this vehicle for a little, you know, probably about a little bit over 2 months now. So y'all just ain't seen it. But I did change the compressor and I changed the orifice tube on this car already because, like I said, this stuff wasn't working. And it was working maybe for about, I don't know, maybe about a month. Now we back to square zero. And the reason why is because the condenser, which is a part of the hot side, you know, let me show y'all my gauges. Like you have the gauges right here, that's like the cold, low side, and this is the hot or the high side. Keep that in mind. So this condenser is part of the red side, the hot side. That's what the condenser is part of. And basically what the condenser does, it changes the property of the Freon from gas to liquid, but you know. And then in the midst of doing all that, I believe the condenser is clogged. So when I did change the compressor and stuff, I did run a vacuum leak on it to make sure I pumped out all the bad properties, all the air and contaminants. I made sure I vacuumed all that out the system, and everything was good. So that's what my theory is. The condenser is bad, which made the compressor go bad. Like I say, the orifice tube is changed. So, oh yeah, this accumulator's changed. And when you change the compressor on any car, the two things that you want to make sure you change out is either the receiver dry or the accumulator. And you want to make sure you change out the orifice tube, which my orifice tube is in this lower line right here. So as long as you do that, you'll be pretty cool, unless you have a situation where something's clogged. So I'm about to get down to the nitty gritty, so I'll take some of this stuff apart and get to it. First thing you want to do is remove like this little top, little cover plate right here. And then once you remove this, you'll also be moving this coolant reservoir back, as well as disconnecting the coolant hoses. Yes, you have to drain your radiator, the top and then the bottom. And you can actually go to the bottom of your radiator and actually let all the fluid out through the little cap on the side. Let that out, let it drain out or whatever. And then you'll be able to move this stuff out the way. All right, you guys, like I said, once you move that cover, you should be able to move the mounts as well that hold the radiator and fan and stuff in place. All that's gonna move. Like I said, the coolant reservoir move, and then it'll pretty much be kind of bare like this. And then what you're gonna do is disconnect the fan, and then pretty much make sure nothing's in the way, and you should be able to pull this whole assembly out. As long as the top and the bottom hose is out, that's all that's holding it in. You'll be able to pull this whole unit out. See? Yep. All right, so I got the radiator out, so now you just see the condenser. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna disconnect this, these two lines right here, the discharge and suction line right here. You're gonna take both of them off, and then also there is some bolts, like right under here where my finger's at. It's like one right here, one on the other side, and like a couple of black clips in the middle. So you'll disconnect all that, and that should give you access to pull out the condenser. All right, you guys, so pretty much once you disconnect them bolts along here I was telling you about, this little covering to kind of pull up, and then you just take a little screwdriver, come to like the edge right here where you took the bolts out at right here, just kind of stick it in there, and then the condenser kind of wiggle free, because it might be a little seized in there. Where's this side at? Right here. See what I'm saying right here? Right there. You see the condenser's moving. So let me finish prying this and pull the condenser out, and then we'll go in with swapping it and then move on to the compressor. All right, you guys, this is the new condenser right here. But check out this old one. Look how rusted it is. And it's all kind of like beat up in different spots. See like where it's like real shiny, where it's like bent and beat up. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that thing is clogged up. You can look at that and tell it's no good. Look how beautiful that is. Even look at the fan, man. The fan is garbage. And this radiator, believe it or not, is brand new. And it's already pressed. Look at that. That's crazy. This car definitely was near some water. I can tell you that. But you guys, I'm not going to hold you up. All I got to do is transfer these two top parts, put on this condenser, drop it in the car, and then we'll get everything back on the front, as far as the lines in the front fascia and everything back on, and then we'll move to the compressor. Before I go back on with most of this stuff, I thought I'd let you guys know. Make sure when you put the condenser back, as you see right here, it has like slots right here and right here. Do not confuse it with them, which you shouldn't. But make sure they're back in the slot. That way you know that the hoses and stuff are lined up when you get ready to put your hoses, your suction and discharge hose back inside the condenser. That everything lines up perfectly. Also, guys, if you don't want to use the additional, I guess, like bolts or studs, really, that they give you, because they don't really have no hex on them to really kind of tighten them in. You can take the old studs out of the condenser. They have like a hex head at the tip of it, and then you just screw them out, and then you can put your old ones in your new condenser. Make your life a lot easier. All right, you guys, everything is bolted up from the top radiator hose to the bottom radiator hose. Both the suction and discharge line are hooked up. The reservoir tank, the overflow tank is hooked back up. All the bolts is in this face shield right here. So now what I'm about to do is, I already have this line disconnected that goes down to the compressor. So we're gonna pretty much take the belt off, and then you just take a 3/8, like a ratchet or a long extension, put it in there, and then it loosens the belt. Take the belt just off the compressor. And it has like, I want to say 3 to 4 bolts, I believe, in the compressor. And then pretty much drop it, put it back in there. Then we're gonna vacuum the system. But right now, let me get a long extension, take the belt off with this tensioner, and then we'll go from there. So I got the belt off the compressor right there. Now what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna take this little clamp off right here that goes to one of the lines connected to the compressor. It just makes your job a whole lot easier. So I'm about to take this off and gonna take an AC/fuel line remover. It's like a little plastic, or they got the metal ones that you can use, and then it unlocks the spring, and then you pull this out. Then take this connect off right here, and like I said, it's like one. Let's sit back there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. 3 or 4 bolts. Then take them out. Then the compressor drop down, and then you go. Go with the new compressor. All right, you guys. So when you pull it out, you're gonna pull it out like this. You're gonna disconnect it with the AC/fuel line remover. And so it's gonna come with this, the suction and discharge tubing. It's gonna come on the compressor. I just figured it'd be easy that way, instead of trying to angle it back up in there and trying to line it up. That way you can make sure you get an even flush on the backside. I've already changed it out. That's the old compressor. I gotta send it back for the warranty. And man, this thing here is shot. You can see the clutch moving. It's just damaged back here. I don't know what happened, but hey. Mechanical parts, I guess. So I'm about to run the compressor back in there and then drain it down with my gauges. And I'll probably come back tomorrow, and then we'll add some Freon and stuff in there and see how it goes. Alright, you guys, I just want to show y'all this real quick. I am vacuuming the system right now. Right now, both sides, the low and the high side, are both in the vacuum. I have the vacuum pump right here, and everything is connected on the high side and low side. So pretty much, you open this up right here. I've already been vacuuming it, but I'm just showing you. You open this up, and then your gauges will drop down below vacuum. Red means below 0, which is in the vacuum. And when you're done, just close them up. Close these up first, and then cut the machine off. And then wait about 15 to 30 minutes. Like right now, mine's is a little bit before -30. So as long as it doesn't move from there, then we're pretty good. Don't have a leak, and then we'll just shoot it up with Freon. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna try to talk loud enough for you guys to hear me, because I know my engine's kind of loud. But pretty much, I had just got done vacuuming probably about 2 or 3 days ago, when y'all see me have the vacuum pump, and then I had the gauges on there to see if the pressure would hold. The pressure did hold under vacuum, so there's no leak on the car. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this R134A. I got this little quick connect hose where I can just fill it up in the low side over here. This car takes around between 32 to 35 ounces of Freon. So I already put one in the car. It's kind of blowing semi-cool. Got some pressure kicking on right there. So everything is good. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put another can in here and check the gauge to make sure, everything is okay. As long as it's in the green and don't go past the yellow, then everything is fine, because you don't want to overfill it. And then it'll blow kind of warm, and you're not gonna get the full Freon because it'll be too much. for the system to hold. So let me put this can in here and kind of show you what I mean. Pretty much, give it a shake. Fill it up like that. Do little spurts. You don't want to do too much. Kind of let it settle in the system. Alright, you guys, so let me get this done and then we'll check the temperature inside the car and see what the temperature is on. Alright, you guys, I'm in the car. It feels awesome in here actually. But I also have my little temperature gauge right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually point the beam. As you can see, it's a beam on here. And I'm going to point it through the vent to kind of see how the Freon is blowing. It's going to blow a little bit hotter since I am outside, and you know what I'm saying, the sun is actually beaming on the AC system, the engine and everything. So it's going to be a little warmer. But you know, with the temperature that it shows, it shouldn't be too far off. I mean, anywhere maybe 5, maybe 10 degrees off, maybe. But we're gonna just give it a try just to let you know that the car is cooling. So let's see. So right now about 45 degrees. Let's say about 41. So it's going like 41 degrees of Freon now. So I would, you know, definitely take maybe 5 degrees off. So I definitely want to say it might be in the 30s, you know what I'm saying? The pure Freon, but and that's not bad. I mean, that's probably accurate, you know, because you never know with this Texas heat, you know what I'm saying? But that just lets you know that it's working. But check this out. Let's see how hot it is outside on the actual ground. There it is, 107. So it's 107 when I open the door. And 43 degrees, 42 inside the car. So I hope this video helps somebody out, you know what I'm saying, how to kind of maneuver and change and kind of diagnose your AC system. Not just in the Mustang, but in a car in general, you know what I'm saying? The most key components, you know what I'm saying, when you're dealing with AC, of course, you know, is dealing with your compressor. Then you want to make sure you don't have any leaks. Then what most people forget about is actually something simple like a fuse. And then, you know, once you kind of check those 3, you know, then you start getting into, you know, if it's a wiring issue, or, you know, if a part's failed, or something simple like your orifice tube, you know what I'm saying, going out. Or like your expansion valve or something going out, which has filter devices inside of them, which, you know, could clog up and cause the AC system not to work as hard, or even cause the compressor to actually malfunction because the system is stopped up. But you guys, like I said, I hope this helps somebody out. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe for sure if you haven't. And then we're gonna keep pushing these videos out, you know what I'm saying? I will be getting back to the racing. I actually have another video I'm working on that, you know, you guys probably ain't noticed, but it's dealing with Ermac 5.0. So I will be putting that out maybe in a couple days or so. But anyway, KOYOTEPACK, y'all know how we do it. Oh! Yes, sir. It's more to the game, man. We're packed. Hey, what a day. It's every day, all day. It's more than the game. We are packed. So till then, y'all know what's fun.